Grand Theft Auto 6 is the most anticipated game of all time, but that level of hype has led many fans to develop unrealistic expectations about what the game will actually deliver. Personally, I've been playing Grand Theft Auto for as long as I can remember. I was just 8 years old when GTA 5 came out. I probably shouldn't have started playing at that age, but I got access to the game through a friend, and from that moment, I was hooked on the franchise. That's why Grand Theft Auto 6 means so much to me. It's not just because I've spent thousands of hours on the GTA games, but because I've been waiting and imagining this game for years. Ever since 2016, I've been dreaming about what GTA 6 could be, when most of the GTA 6 news came from clickbait channels like Mr. Boss for the win. And somehow my expectations were met when I first saw the trailers. It was everything I hoped it would be and more. But at the end of the day, a trailer is just a trailer. It only shows a small piece of the game. So today I'm putting together my ultimate GTA 6 wishlist, one that is grounded in realistic expectations, because even Rockstar has technical limits. I am only going to mention the most important changes and features that I want to see in GTA 6 in this video. So please feel free to add what you want to see in GTA 6 in the comments down below, and I will happily discuss it with you guys. So without further ado, let's begin. In GTA 6, I want to see Rockstar prioritizing quality over quantity. I don't want large empty spaces like we saw in GTA 5's map. Instead, I'd love a dense, detailed world where every corner has something to discover or do. No vast, lifeless mountains or small towns that feel disconnected from the story. Every part of the map should serve a purpose. And honestly, I wouldn't mind if that results in a smaller map overall. I'd much rather explore a compact, content-rich world than a massive one that feels empty. From what we've seen in the trailers so far, the world already looks far more dense and detailed than the GTA 5 map, and that puts a big smile on my face. Another aspect of this quality over quantity approach is interiors. I'd much rather see fewer interiors if it means each one is unique, detailed, and full of life, rather than the copy and paste designs we've been getting in GTA Online over the past few years. From what we've seen in the leaks shared by GameWall on Twitter, there are supposedly over 700 interiors in GTA 6. That sounds incredible. I just hope they're all crafted with the same level of uniqueness and quality. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a perfect example of quality over quantity. That game delivered an incredibly detailed and immersive world, and it did so on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. With the power of current generation hardware, I genuinely believe Grand Theft Auto 6 has the potential to take things even further, possibly making Red Dead Redemption 2 feel like a preview of what's possible. The next thing I want to see is a major improvement in NPC behavior and variety compared to GTA 5. I want NPCs to feel like real individuals with distinct routines and personalities. A great example of this is Red Dead Redemption 2, where NPCs follow daily schedules, return to their homes, and engage in activities that make the world feel alive. Some are friendly, others aggressive, and their behavior reflects that consistently. In contrast, NPCs in Grand Theft Auto 5 feel far more artificial. They simply spawn and despawn around the player with no real sense of persistence or purpose. I'd love to see GTA 6 move toward a more immersive system where NPCs exist beyond just the player's immediate surroundings and actually contribute to a living, breathing world. I want NPCs to react more realistically to the world around them, especially when it comes to crime. If something happens nearby, they should respond in believable ways, reporting incidents, fleeing, or even intervening depending on their personality. This kind of dynamic behavior would make the world feel far more immersive. I'd also love to see more meaningful interactions with NPCs, similar to Red Dead Redemption 2, where you can greet or antagonize NPCs and get realistic responses. That system adds so much personality to the world. Fortunately, the greet and antagonize feature has already been spotted in the 2022 GTA 6 leaks, so it's likely we'll see a more advanced version of that interaction system in the final game. I'd also love to see a huge improvement in NPC variety. Just take a look at this screenshot of Vice Beach. There already seems to be a noticeable step up. You can spot people with different heights, body types, facial features, and overall appearances, which makes the environment feel far more natural and believable. I really hope this level of diversity carries through to the final game. In Grand Theft Auto 5, NPCs often feel repetitive, with many sharing the same builds, faces, and general look. After a while, it becomes easy to notice the lack of variation, which breaks immersion. For GTA 6, I'd love to see hundreds if not thousands of unique NPC variants, ensuring that no two characters look exactly alike. The more diverse the population, the more alive and authentic the world will feel, especially in busy areas like beaches, city streets, and nightlife districts. The police system in GTA 6 also looks far more realistic and immersive compared to previous entries. Based on the leaks, law enforcement no longer respond instantly to crimes. Instead, there's a dispatch-style system where a bar appears at the top of the screen, indicating how long it will take for police to be notified and arrive at the scene. This adds a layer of tension and strategy, as you're no longer immediately swarmed the moment something happens. Another major improvement is that police can identify your vehicle through its number plate if it was present at a crime scene. This means escaping isn't just about getting out of sight. You'll likely need to think more carefully about how you commit crimes and how you evade detection afterward. Altogether, these changes significantly raise the stakes and make encounters with the police feel more grounded and realistic, rather than predictable and arcade-like. Next up, I want Rockstar to fully embrace a grounded, realistic approach when it comes to weapons and vehicles. I don't want to see over-the-top futuristic additions like the Hellbringer or other sci-fi style weapons making a return. Those kinds of elements completely break immersion and pull you out of what should feel like a believable living world. If Rockstar Games is truly aiming for a more realistic direction this time, which from everything we've seen so far definitely seems to be the case, then it would make sense to avoid exaggerated weapons and vehicles altogether. The focus should be on authentic, real-world inspired firearms and grounded mechanics that enhance the overall tone of the game. It was shown in the leaks that GTA 6 will limit how many weapons you can carry at one time, instead of allowing you to walk around with an entire arsenal like in Grand Theft Auto 5. This is a really welcome change, as it encourages more thoughtful decision making when choosing your loadout, rather than just having access to everything at all times. Another great addition is the ability to store weapons in the trunk of your car, which is very similar to how weapon storage works on your horse in Red Dead Redemption 2. This creates a more grounded and immersive system where your vehicle effectively becomes part of your inventory and planning. I think this strikes a really good balance between realism and gameplay. It's not so restrictive that it becomes frustrating or slows the game down too much, but it's also far more believable than carrying 100 kilograms worth of weapons in your pockets. Overall, it feels like a smart step toward a more immersive experience without sacrificing fun. In terms of vehicles, I really hope we don't see anything like the Oppressor Mark II returning. Flying motorcycles and other unrealistic vehicles just don't belong in a world that's trying to feel immersive and true to life. When you're cruising through the streets of Vice City in Grand Theft Auto 6, the experience should feel cohesive and believable, not disrupted by futuristic elements that clash with the setting. Previous leaks have also suggested that the driving mechanics in GTA 6 is the best we've ever seen in the series so far. This will mark a huge step forward, especially considering how highly regarded the driving in GTA 4 already is. Grand Theft Auto 4 has a more weighty, grounded feel, where vehicles are handled with a sense of realism that made every turn, drift, and high-speed chase feel impactful. If GTA 6 builds on that foundation and refines it further, we could be looking at a driving system that strikes the perfect balance between realism and playability. Ideally, cars would feel distinct from one another, with noticeable differences in weight, traction, and handling depending on the vehicle type. Road conditions, weather, and speed could all play a bigger role as well, making driving feel more dynamic and engaging. Overall, improved driving mechanics would not only make everyday cruising more enjoyable, but also elevate police chases and high-speed moments, making them feel more intense, skill-based, and rewarding than ever before. Next up, I want Rockstar to feature a much wider variety of interactions and random events, throughout the world of GTA 6. While GTA 5 did include some of these interactions, they often felt limited and repetitive, lacking the depth needed to make the world truly feel alive. A much better example of this system can be seen in Red Dead Redemption 2. You could simply be riding along and suddenly come across someone in need, whether it's a stranded traveler, an injured NPC, or a random encounter that turns into something unexpected. These moments made exploration feel meaningful, because you never quite knew what you might run into next. I'm really hoping to see that same level of detail carried over into a modern urban setting. Imagine driving through Vice City and stumbling upon a wide range of unscripted events, such as car accidents, street altercations, people asking for help, or even situations that evolve based on how you choose to respond. According to the 2022 GTA 6 leaks, there are hundreds of these interactions scattered across the map, which is incredibly promising. If implemented well, this would make the world feel far more reactive and immersive, turning simple travel from one point to another into something unpredictable and engaging. It would add a whole new layer of life to Grand Theft Auto 6, where the environment constantly presents new opportunities, stories, and decisions for the player. I also wanted to include graphics on this list, but after watching the trailers for GTA 6, it's honestly not something I'm concerned about at all. The visuals already look truly next generation and incredibly polished. The level of detail is astonishing. Everything from the lighting and reflections to character models, environments, and animations feel far more advanced than anything we've seen in previous GTA titles. The world looks vibrant, dense, and alive, with a level of realism that makes it hard to believe it's even running in real time. At this point, there really isn't much for me to add in terms of graphical expectations. Rockstar already has that fully under control. If anything, the trailers have already exceeded what I was hoping for, and it's safe to say that GTA 6 is going to set a new standard, not only for open world visuals, but for driving physics, shooting, and everything else you can imagine. That pretty much wraps up everything on my GTA 6 wishlist. Honestly, I have no doubt that this game is going to live up to the hype and meet, if not exceed, my expectations. We're so close now, just about 7 months away from finally experiencing what will be one of the greatest games ever made. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any future GTA 6 news and content on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.